Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated with the artists who make them. Also, while most episodes are safe for all listeners, please do check the individual episode descriptions for any content warnings.
The soundtrack for this series is by composer Robert Russell. You can find his music at robertrussellmusic.net, on his YouTube channel, and many other places.
Previously on Roleplay Retcon does The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League barely defeated the Cohen coercion and made it more or less safely to St. Louis with 25% of a car and 25% of a dom. At the base of the stolen Eiffel Tower, they confronted the mysterious Kaiser Soze, who revealed himself to be Laszlo's roommate, the energy vampire Colin Robinson.
Yeah, Laz, I got real bored at the house, and I got a call from my old buddy Carmen, and she needed some muscle, so I figured I'd call my gang of drug buddies to come fly a helicopter for her and everything.
Colin Robinson, you live a life very strange, and one I had no knowledge of.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Go ahead and give me a will save. Or what's it called? Spirit save.
Everyone or just...
Everyone give me a spirit save.
Oh boy.
Now it's going to be at -2, except for you, Laszlo. Yours is going to be at -4.
Okay, well, luckily that will still be a 5.
With the -2, that's an 8 for Marty.
You succeed as well?
9.
9's good.
0.
A 0?
Ouch.
2 minus 2 is 0.
Dom, you feel this just wave of negativity hit you, and you're shaken. You're now just like... you feel all the energy being sapped right out of you.
I hate listening to you talk. It's exhausting listening to you talk. Why?
Man, usually those are like inside feelings. Well, let it out, man. You're just letting all this stuff out today.
Now, don't try too hard to understand or listen to him. He's a professional buzzkill.
Oh, you can get paid for that?
That's what I was going to say.
Man, I want that job. Can I do that? Where do we sign up?
Oh, you come on down to the office. I can get you a job. But you know, Karen in accounting, she'll just go on and she'll just talk your ear off all day. She'll just keep talking to you. You stub your toe on the copy or something awful. Let me tell you.
Stop talking.
You said you know Carmen Sandiego?
Oh yeah, me and Carmen go way, way back. Yeah, we're old pals. Me and Carmen.
Okay, and you're just totally in for this heist of stealing the Eiffel Tower?
Well, like I said, I was pretty bored because Laszlo left me alone at the house, and
Right, so just to be clear, you also traveled through time then?
yeah, I took a ride on the time train. It was interesting. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, does that have a stop on Staten Island?
Yeah, it did. They came and they picked me up at the house right outside. It left a big trail right through your vagina garden.
Why in the red hell were you picked up?
Well, you know, I have this cartel. You call it a cartel of drug dealers and mobster boss types, and you know, Carmen needed she needed a lot of muscle and help for pulling out this monument job. So I answered the call, you know, because I was bored.
Now, Colin Robinson, I think we could put your talents to better use if you came over to our side. You see, what you and these ne'er-do-wells are doing is awful. In fact, it's asinine. It's stupid. You're wasting your time.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Ooh, and since I'm charismatic, I get a free reroll on persuasion. That'll be an 8 on the D8, so that blows up.
Yeah, blow it up. Roll it again.
Nice. So persuasive.
And that'll be a 2, but I'll reroll it, so now it's a 6, so that'll be 8 plus 6.
14. That sounds like a good plan there, lass. What you need?
Well, you and this Sandiego person go way back, but you and I, we built things together, Colin. We toured the country. We put on little shows when you were my little boy, my sweet cheeks. Now, here
I think
and
that
now,
technically is in the future from this point in time, but yeah.
well,
I'm right
we
there
all
with you,
took
Les.
rides on the time train. Things kind of got wibbly-wobbly there. So what became present and past is one man's future, as they say. But, Colin, come. You don't need to take part in this heist. It's like I said. Frankly,
I mean,
ridiculous.
the heist is already done. We got the tower right here.
Yeah, but why, Colin? Why?
I didn't ask any questions, Laz. You know me. Old go with the flow Robinson. That's what they call me. You know.
Is it really? Who calls you that?
No one's ever called him that.
A couple of guys down at the office. They call me that.
We all just nod.
Dom looks like he's about to throw up.
Where is the time train now?
That's a good question. I don't know where the time train is now. I know where it's been, though.
I mean, so do we to a degree, but if you have helpful information and you would like to share it, that would be much appreciated.
And on top of this time train, do you know where this dark brown character is? We've been searching.
Oh yeah, he's on the train. They kept him on the train. They needed him for fixing the doodads and the widgets and the whatnots.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Well, I don't know where she is right now, but I know where she was, and that was where we picked up the Eiffel Tower. Which of course, is Paris, France, on June 14th, 1940.
I like that we were supposed to, search for a clue, and Alex was like, you know what, I'm just going to have him tell you.
Colin, I think it's time for a career change, so why don't you get your boss to come on over here, join our side, and help us kill her?
Well, we can just go back in time to before they steal the Eiffel Tower and stop them from doing that.
Oh, is that how time travel works?
Yeah, that's how it's been working.
Actually, you're from Back to the Future, where it constantly works different ways all the time.
There are no rules in time travel.
So, could your time machine travel across the ocean?
No.
What if we go back in a time where there wasn't an ocean?
Yeah, Pangea.
All the way back to Pangea.
Go back to Pandora. Now, would the continents have traveled as far as your current location?
Oh, God. We might be in the ocean again.
Could be in the ocean. Who knows?
There was an American-Asian land bridge about 10,000 years ago, so we could also do that.
I could also let you borrow my big red helicopter, too. You could probably just drive your vehicle right up in there. We can fly over to Paris. Tell you what, I'm going to leave you with my best guy, Jerry. He's going to fly the helicopter for you, and I'm going to scoot on back to the office.
Well, Godspeed, Colin Robinson, Godspeed.
Bye. Colin Robinson out. And he walks off into the sunset.
Call me.
If any of you see him when I'm not around, you've got my express permission to kill him. You probably won't succeed, but you may try.
Oh, my God. I want to try.
But it's not a sunset. It's like the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, it is. It's an expression, Ben. It's an expression.
All right.
It's an expression.
The metaphor
It's an
for
expression,
sunset.
He walks off toward wherever the sun is setting.
It's called the Sunset Diner, and he goes inside.
You have any gluten-free meatloaf? Because I read an article online that says it's really good.
So who's Jerry?
Jerry sheepishly comes up and is like, "Hi, my name's Jerry. How may I help you?"
That's definitely what I think of when I think of sheep.
Do you know how to pilot a helicopter?
Oh, yeah, I pilot helicopters all the time, my dudes.
All right, how long does it take to fly to Paris from here?
Oh, it takes about 10 hours. 10-hour flight from here to Paris.
Jerry, are you a reference to something?
No, I don't think. I'm just a man. My name is Jerry.
All right.
How meta.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
This is actually Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
Show me the money, you know what I'm saying? You had me at hello. You complete me, or something. Get on the helicopter.
Okay, I'm on the helicopter.
Yeah, we drive the time
Let's
hearse. It's like a big one that has like a
It's
cargo
like a
bay?
Chinook helicopter. It's got a big
that's
bay.
what I
You
was
can
pretty
get the vehicle in there, right?
Yep. We put the parking brake on and all that.
You put the parking brake on. You even have your straps. You can strap it down.
Nice.
So, on your 10-hour flight to France, you'll have a lot of time to repair the time vehicle, which took a good amount of damage in that last fight, if I
It's
recall.
one wound away from just being shot completely.
Imagine that we time travel and the whole thing just explodes.
Speaking of nearly shot and collapsed, I believe Dom is like on 1 HP.
Oh, yeah.
You got like 3 wounds on you, bud.
Yeah.
So you've got some time to heal.
I have a first aid kit. I don't know how healing works in this game.
Let's see if there are any relevant skills to that.
What I need to do to get rid of my shaken?
I'll just spend a Benny.
Shake it off.
I think you would have done that. You would have done it. And in fact, remember, all of your bennies have reset at the beginning of the
But I still love them.
thingamabob. So everybody has 3 except for Dom, who has 4, I believe.
But now I have 3.
Nope. You spent a Benny last time to get rid of your shaken.
No, I'm shaken from Colin.
reshaken.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, roll a you can roll a vigor check and see if you do it without doing a Benny.
Great, that's my worst one. 3. I got a 3. That's not great.
That didn't do it.
I'll just spin the damn
Colin
Benny.
really
You have
took
to spin it, yeah.
took you for a ride there.
Okay, there is a skill for healing. So, if you don't have the healing skill, it'll be a D4 minus 2. But with Marty's first aid kit, we'll get rid of the negative 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Does anyone have healing as a skill? Because I
Does anybody have healing?
Almost definitely not, but I'll check.
No, but I have
Nope.
repair, so the car will be all right.
Yeah?
I mean, I'll roll it since I'm the one with the first aid kit. I imagine it's like a big,
Do it.
clunky, like 1980s first aid kit. with, like,
Probably.
just-
They actually have some nice first aid kits in the helicopter, too, just in
It
case.
has like Transformers Band-Aids in it.
I rolled 2 4s.
Was one of those on the D4?
Yes.
Then roll that again.
A 3, so 7?
7? Yeah, that's enough to heal, we'll say 2 wounds on him.
Just like wiping the blood off and putting band-aids over it. Like,
Actually, that's just 1 wound. Just 1 Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Raise off of that. So I'll let you make that 2 more times and see if
Okay.
you can get him back to snuff.
to plaster more band-aids on the bear claw wounds.
Just bandage, bandage,
Amazing.
bandage.
That's another 4 on the d6. So a success, but not an explosion. And then another 4 on the d4. So 2 more successes.
Wait, that explodes.
Oh, it does.
Explode
Haha.
that 4.
Oh, the D4.
A 3 again. 7.
All right. So that'll do another one.
I think that I'm unwounded now.
Magic band-aids.
Like a One Piece episode, you were just covered in white bandages and you're okay.
I'm gonna have like a cool scar.
Wait, that's so true, though.
There's a little reindeer dog with a pink hat, and he's like, "You're gonna be all right." All right. Do you want to try to repair the vehicle?
Yeah, I have Mr. Fix-It, which gives me +2 repairs, and it takes half the time if I get a raise.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Can I support him in this?
Totally. Anybody who wants to support
Yeah.
him can
Oh,
support him.
yeah, you know cars, don't you?
Yeah, I built a car with
Man,
my
I
boy.
tell- I
tell
Colin
you what.
Robinson.
I've got a D10 in repair.
What the hell? That's better than me.
Oh, then why are you doing it? Step.
Well, I do have Mr. Fix-It, so I do get +2, but I don't know.
Automatic +2 is pretty good.
Yeah, and I have D8, which isn't.
Not bad. So whoever y'all want to designate as the primary will do the main role. Anyone else who wants to assist him, roll your repair, and if you get a success, he'll get an automatic raise. And if you get a raise, he'll get 2 raises, etc., etc.
That's a 4.
4 is a success.
I got 8.
8. So that's a success plus a raise. So you're automatically going to get 3 raises if you succeed. Ben.
No
Oh.
pressure though.
Oh, I thought Holtzmann was just taking charge and doing it. Okay.
No, they have
No, I thought I
elected
was
to
just-
support you.
Thank you. pretty good. I got a 7 plus 2, which is 9.
9, which is
Nice.
A raise.
a success plus a raise plus 3 more raises. Yeah, you guys repair this thing. It's pristine.
In like 30 minutes.
In fact, with the 4th raise, I'm going to let you enhance this vehicle one more time.
Ooh.
What are our enhancement options?
We're just going to come up with them off the dome.
Cup holders.
Oh.
Wait, I was thinking like, man, last time we should have put something in it that made it go faster. We should have put like nitro or boosters or something
I mean,
on
it doesn't. It needs to go one specific speed, and then we're fine.
We should have put wings on it so it would fly.
Do we want to make it like, like the Back to the Future 2 one with like the hover tires?
So since you got so many successes from Holtzmann specifically, I'm
Nice.
going to say absolutely not.
No.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll let it. We'll have it.
Dashing
minor
our hopes
flying.
to the ground.
Minor flying.
Yeah,
Hovering.
maybe just say like we can go over like any difficult terrain, like
Definitely
difficult
hovering.
terrain's just like
Yeah.
not a problem.
Cool.
Yeah.
cool,
Co-op
cool,
the
cool.
hoverboard tech.
This thing's not going into
Yeah.
the stratosphere or anything. It's
Well, don't destroy my hoverboard, but you can use it as a reference.
It don't work over water unless you got power.
that's true. All right. So you've fixed the car. You've fixed Dom.
You can't fix me.
So, this Carmen character, we do need to corner her if we're going to stop this heist from happening. I propose subterfuge. We agree to meet with her in a secluded location, set an ambush of sorts, and then, well, tear her throat out or something.
She doesn't seem like the kind of person to me that would be willing to like make a clandestine meeting happen.
Well, what if we disguise ourselves, you see? And he'll take out of his pocket like a little, kind of like it looks like a cigarette case, but he opens it and there's just a single toothpick inside. And as he sticks it between his teeth, he says, I myself am a master of disguise, for you see, and he puts the toothpick in, whips his head around, I am no longer Laszlo Cravensworth, but Jackie Daytona, regular human bartender.
Whoa, that was amazing.
Everyone else, make an intelligence roll.
Are you kidding? No!
With
Give
a
me a
minus
smart roll
5.
right now. You all get +2 to the smarts roll.
I got a 6.
7.
8.
All right, you all know it's Laszlo.
I think what this Carmen Sandiego likes more than anything is to be a big shot. Wants to be the person that stole the coolest and biggest thing. So, if we steal something cooler than the Eiffel Tower, that'll draw her out.
What's cooler than the Eiffel Tower?
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
Well, I've got one from my hometown in New York City. There's a monument of monumental proportions. Though we did just travel across the ocean to here, but we can go back in time in France, Paris, when it was first constructed. I speak, of course, of Lady Liberty.
How do you propose we steal the Statue of Liberty?
Wait, I'm
exactly?
sorry. Hold on. Does Laszlo think that the Statue of Liberty was built in France and then transported across the ocean to New York City?
You know, he does. He 100% does.
They put it on a big boat, obviously.
He read it was
Learn your history, bang.
Gifted to the United States, and gifts
That's right.
come in boxes
Big old boxes.
from party to party.
To give you a little bit of help with your planning, Marty, you know that once the time train moves or enters into a new time, it takes a certain amount of time to get going again. It needs like a wind up, basically. You think you've got maybe 25, 30 minutes before it can move again.
Well, the time train will be where it's going to be for like 30 minutes. So, can you steal the Statue of Liberty and get Carmen Sandiego's attention in a span of 30 minutes?
There are things even beyond Jackie Daytona's capabilities.
So, no.
Probably not.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, I feel like the best way to we just need to get the time train and the ability to time travel away from Carmen Sandiego.
Is she not conducting the time train?
I would imagine that Doc is conducting the time train.
Is he the mastermind, then?
No, but he's very easy to push around.
Well, then I propose we get on that time train when Carmen Sandiego's away and we push around this dark ground.
We do not have to push him around. That will not be necessary whatsoever. We are friends. Please do not push Doc around, or his wife or children.
Laszlo will propose still a subversion attempt, something like trying to draw Carmen Sandiego away. Maybe if you'll allow this, Alex, once they get to Paris and do the time travel, all that, he'd like to call her up if her phone number's available. I'm sure the League has its resources that can provide that. And, attempt to entreat her to a meeting where maybe he poses as someone who wants to hire her to steal the bigger thing than the Eiffel Tower.
The moon.
Now listen, counterpoint. I don't know her very well, but she seems like a girl's girl. And I'm just saying, I am also a girl's girl.
Then I think you and I should do this while the bald one and the skinny one go about the train business.
You know our names.
I don't know that
I know that you know our names.
He just plays with his toothpick.
Do you really not know our names, Laszlo?
Who, me?
Jackie Daytona?
Jackie Daytona has few friends. He's a man of mystery.
I'm done talking to Jackie Daytona, I think.
Get out of here, Jackie.
Get out of here, Jackie.
Just pull its toothpick out of his mouth.
Go support a girls' volleyball team somewhere or something.
He will. He'll throw some bikers out of town.
All right, the goon calls back. Oh, we're about over in Paris.
Sorry, what?
We're about over in Paris. Where would you like me to set you down?
What is this? What is this voice, Alex?
It's Jerry. It's Jerry Maguire. Remember that part of the movie where he was a helicopter pilot?
That's right.
Yep, I remember that.
I'm a Jerry Maguire, Harry helicopter pilot, Jerry Maguire. I can set ye down in Paris.
Set ye down?
I can set ye down.
Why is he a pirate all of a sudden?
I be flying the mad seas of the air.
Show me the money. Arr.
Show me the money.
Somewhere they're time traveling again and it just like completely changed who Jerry Maguire is.
That's exactly what happened.
Somewhere Tom Cruise is having an aneurysm.
Maybe he's the real Jerry Maguire that the movie is based on. And it's just one of
This
those
is him,
things
yeah.
where, like he's just nothing like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was a horrible casting choice.
They really prettied me up for the film.
He was a grizzled old sea captain in reality, and
With a head for sports business.
But he takes the helicopter down and sets you in the Champ de Mars, where the Eiffel Tower is supposed to be. But it is currently vacant of that spot. Winds down. Now it is, oh boy, I gotta do some time math. So it was nighttime in St. Louis, but you flew 10 hours over to France. But it's also, we're just gonna say it's nighttime over in France to just keep it nice and clean.
Yeah, I think France is about a 10-hour time difference, so it's probably the same time.
Then plus 10 more hours, yeah. The door lowers down to the back of the helicopter. You're able to drive the car out. It is a pretty busy night in France. Cars are everywhere. So getting up to the 88 miles an hour might be a little difficult.
I was going to ask if we had to do that. Is that this
It's part of the time travel thing, yeah.
Totally, we gotta do that.
It won't be hard for me, Dominic Toretto.
let's all pile in then, and Dom can get us to 88.
And this time I'll stay in the driver's seat.
Please.
Because I'm part of the League.
Marty double checks his seatbelt.
Who's setting the time circuit?
Holtzmann for sure.
I'm pushing the buttons. I want to do it.
You set the time circuits to June 14th, 1940. Now, you were told that the time train arrived at this time at 10:25 a.m.
Uh-oh. Laszlo.
I'm going to get you in sunlight.
I also want to point out, just checking, you said June 14th, 1940 is when the Eiffel Tower was taken?
That's right.
Okay.
You've done some You've done some time math in your brain there. You know what's
I
going to
did
happen.
not do any time math in my brain about that.
That's when Nazi Germany occupied Paris.
Oh,
That's the
excellent.
exact day. The exact day.
Let's kill Hitler while we're on our way.
He's not there.
Well,
He's back in Germany.
in the movie version of this story, he would be there.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. If
could be.
if the Statue of Liberty could be in France, so can Hitler.
Hey, he was there in Inglourious Bastards, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I saw it.
But what are you going to
Fine.
do to the timeline if you do that?
Make it kick ass.
Do we care?
Nobody knows.
You go back and it's a utopia.
It was Hitler all along. One guy.
It was Hitler all around. He fucked up the whole world.
What if there were like 80 worse guys than Hitler and we killed all them and it just turns out that you can't kill Hitler? Like killing Hitler just like doesn't work. So we already pruned, like Time Travel has already pruned the timeline of all the worst guys.
I think there is a paradox to something like that. Anyways, we're not going to get into that weird metaphysical stuff in my time travel adventure.
Look, if we see Hitler, we're gonna kill him.
Okay.
If we don't see Hitler, we're not gonna kill him.
I tell you
That's how
what.
it's going.
Tell you what, right now, high or low?
Who wants to
Lots
call it?
riding on this.
Who
Ben.
wants to? Oh, am I calling it? Okay.
Lots riding on this, Ben.
Yeah, you're calling
You're
it. I'm not
driving. You're
calling
the one
it.
who has to run him over.
Yeah, shit. Dozo, go ahead.
Hi.
High? Interesting. Okay.
You're not gonna tell me?
I'm not going to tell you.
If it's high and you're gonna guess high, can we just hit Hitler as we land? Like, we don't even have to try. It just happens.
We'll see. So, when do we want to set the time circuit?
I think we should get there before them so we can prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
And to stake
How
out
much
a
we
good
can-
warehouse for Holtzmann and I to meet Carmen Sandiego in.
Yeah, the very popular warehouses along the Champ de Mars.
It's 1940 Paris. It's a whole different landscape.
Are you gonna use your amulet, Laszlo?
I'd like to find somewhere to lie low first. So he'll just draw the curtains on the hearse.
We could get you like a parasol or something. Would that be suitable?
Unfortunately, not totally. But if we can find a secluded location of which we can lure Miss Sandiego away, then I can be safe and sound indoors.
Probably just keep that amulet in your pocket, though, just in case, right?
Just in case.
I think Laszlo wants to go before sunrise.
Yeah, before sunrise sounds good. And then we'll watch after sunset after that one. Is stealing something big still part of the plan?
I think Laszlo's proposal was to pose as employers for Carmen Sandiego.
Gru.
Steal the moon.
What do I make you roll to see if you can contact Carmen Sandiego? Do you have a phone?
I expressly do have a cell phone that was given to me by you in the very first episode.
And then you threw it
That's
against
true.
the wall at Harry Dresden's house and gave it to him and it exploded.
I guess I don't have a cell phone anymore.
Wait. Let's do more put it in your pocket time travel garbage. And then when we have to go back to give me my gun, you can have a cell
let's
phone,
do
too.
that.
All right, let's see if it works. Give me a high or low.
Low.
Oh. No, 68.
Dang. One off of being the cool number.
You forgot to do it later.
I mean, payphones exist.
Do payphones still exist in 2015?
It's 1940.
Do payphones exist in 1940?
No, but operators do.
But will she have a phone on a time train that could connect to a phone in 1940 France?
Is there someone in the league we can call to find all the answers to this instead
Yeah,
of...
here's my question. How are we going to call her in today time and say, meet us in 1940? And alert her to the fact that we're coming to get her?
No, my plan was to call her in 1940.
Yeah. We got to call her in 1940.
I just don't know if it's logistically possible for you to call her in 1940. Especially if you try to call her before she's arrived there at 10:25 a.m.
Then we just we gotta leave her a big message somewhere then.
A big sign.
Big
You
sign?
Put a sign.
Okay.
It says, call me, with a little winky face like this.
Put that on the Eiffel Tower, on a big banner.
Yes, on the Eiffel Tower, of
Yeah,
course.
so then
yes.
when they arrive in the time train, they'll see it, And she'll be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that plan, actually.
It's perfect, flawless. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Poster painting montage as we fly to Paris.
Pass me the glitter.
So, you're in Paris. It's very busy. You've got to get this bucket of bolts up to 88 miles per hour.
Whoa. Watch your language, sir. The Rogue One is no bucket of bolts.
My bad, forgive me. This pristine vehicle of yours. The Rogue One, the time vehicle to end all time vehicles.
Can we time travel if we're in hover mode?
You can.
I think I just want to hit the hover circuit so that we're above the traffic. And then I'll just get us to 88 miles an hour.
All right.
Dope.
Thousands of Parisians stare up at your vehicle as it floats into the air, slack-jawed and like, oh my god. Give me a driving check, Dominic Toretto. I was going to give you a negative for driving through traffic, but now you don't need it.
Haha.
Haha.
I got a 5.
You do get it up to the 88 miles per hour. As the odometer ticks over, the flux capacitor flares to life.
21 gigawatts. Say what?
1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. Sounds like a lot. 1.21 gigawatts sounds like a lot. But it's not.
Hey, it's Ben. I'm just giving you a few heads up about some things before we get back to the episode. I forgot to announce this in the last episode, but I'm GMing an actual play stream for Nerdsmith, our network, called Radlands, and it stars Alex along with Kendo from Pluto Nash and Jess Geyer, who was in our Small Soldiers remake, and co-wrote Moonpunk, the game we played for Pluto Nash. It's a Minecraft-inspired world and story, although it's not literally Minecraft, and it's got a couple of twists and a lot of funny moments, and it turned out really well, despite some unfortunate setbacks like some last-minute casting changes and delays. But we've had a lot of fun. We're playing Swift Saga by Todd Lyles, which may be my favorite TTRPG, which is a hard thing to pin down. The finale is Thursday, so tomorrow, if you're listening to this episode on the day it came out. It's just a 3-parter. So you can watch the first 2 streams at twitch.tv/wearenerdsmith before the finale. And if you can't make it, you'll eventually be able to watch all 3 video on demand. Our guests for this series are Ryan and Laurel from Flash Fantasy's Riftwalkers, an extremely well-produced fantasy D&D podcast. They just started on season 2, so you've got a whole 200-episode first season to binge. We've actually wrapped up the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I already missed them. When you do a thing with guests, sometimes you worry, hey, am I going to mess with these people? Okay. And we really messed with them very well. I feel like we just got each other. Our featured music for this series is by composer Robert Russell. You can find his music on his YouTube channel. There's tons. I didn't even scratch the surface in this series. This episode also has a new song by No More Kings called 1.21 Gigawatts. No More Kings was also the music for our Pluto Nash remake and is made up of Neil deGrade and our friend Pete Mitchell, who remade Empire Records with us. This song is from an album that's inspired by Back to the Future, and they're releasing the songs one at a time. And they've got this one and a great ballad called Calvin Klein that's about Marty meeting his mom in the past for the first time. I love them. I love both these songs. As always, our Patreon has bonus content and our Discord has bonus people. Alex and I just put up a bonus episode on Patreon called Altered Beef, where we played Jess Levine's I Have the High Ground, which is about people dueling with words before they actually cross swords. And we play as the guys from the Sega arcade game Altered Beast. All right, that's all I got for you. Enjoy the episode. The next one's probably the finale.
1.21 gigawatts sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's just enough to get this party started. Moving fast, the flux capacitor, cruising with fusion and proving it's enough to get this party started. Better clear the runway, we're taking flight. Coming back here someday, when the time is right. Getting up to something, and we're leaving tonight. 'Cause time is on our side. 1.21 gigawatts.
flash through time. With another bright light, you arrive at the Camp de Mars before the Eiffel Tower itself. It's still here in France. The city is dead quiet. Apart from the loudspeakers blaring German accented French, telling people to stay in their homes and that they are now under the purview of the German army. But at the moment, since you traveled back before dawn, it is relatively empty at the Camp de Mars.
Stealth would be good, but we could also just hedge our bets and put the poster up with our flying car.
I also thought of an idea. We can bypass the whole telephone thing and just give her an address to go to.
That's a
Oh,
better
Where
idea.
we can meet her.
That's a good idea.
Then we don't have
That's
to
what-
call her and then tell her to go to an address.
Okay, but is putting an address up in like
Yeah.
like Nazi occupied Germany and then say go here? Is that like a good idea? I wonder.
Also, having her call us, that's such a power move. I think she'll respect that.
Look at some skills here. I think we're going to need some sort of investigation to find us a vacant warehouse to hide your time vehicle and yourselves. I guess everyone give me a notice since there is no investigation.
That will be a 5.
Already got a 3.
3.
I got a 4.
So, Laszlo, you know a little place just outside the Camp du Mars. You know a little place that's right outside the Camp du Mars. It actually looks dead at the tower. It's a nice shady spot. You think it'll be a good place to hide out?
Yeah, I'll direct the group there and lead them into this abandoned insides, the kind of gutted innards of whatever house or warehouse this used to be, and say, back in my days in the, I believe it was more so the 1700s, there was a bit of hanky-panky going on here, revelry and sorts, but as you can see now, they've exhumed all the mattresses that once laid about. That was the only difference.
Yeah, there's no longer a mattress warehouse, and now it's a warehouse of Chinese vase knockoffs.
Which Paris is famous for.
They are. Hey, Jency, that's why they're in a rinky-dink warehouse somewhere and not just gathering
No,
dust.
Yeah. I buy it 100%.
Well, you won't because they're in this warehouse.
Yeah, no one's buying them. It's kind of a problem.
Everybody give me, I assume y'all are driving your vehicle?
Yeah, we're flying casual.
Dom, give me a stealth check to see if you can get this vehicle in here without arousing some suspicions.
This may surprise you to learn, but Dom's not good at driving vehicles like in any kind of subtle way. I do have a D4 in stealth. Oh, thank God I got a D4 in stealth. Everyone does, that's right.
I can let you do driving -4.
You know what? I don't think that's fair, because it's not, yeah, I'm trying to be inconspicuous. Here we go, stealth. Oh boy, it's bad. I almost crit failed, but didn't, but I got a 2.
Might not be good. You want to spend a Benny to re-roll it?
The Nazis, ban the Nazis.
Yeah, but then we get to kill
I
Nazis.
would like for them to not see us.
I'm not going to do better. I don't have good stealth. So, it could go better, but...
I mean, you got a D6 in there.
Explode? Yeah, you got the D6.
I mean, all you got to do is get a 4.
But what if I need the bennies for Carmen Sandiego?
We've got bennies to give you.
Don't hoard them. You started with more than we had anyway.
Sure, you have like 4, don't you?
I need to spend bennies on car stuff. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to spend a benny and I'm going to roll again. I'm going to regret this.
Well,
I did indeed regret it. I rolled a 3 on both dice. There's no way. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to spend any more bennies. I think they...
Can we assist? Is this something I can assist?
I mean, I can give him my bennies.
Fine, I'll do it again. No, hey, can I take you up on your offer to do -4 on driving?
I will let you do that.
We'll say like I've done bad at driving stealth, and now I'm like, okay, I just gotta lose them. Got a 6 that time.
So is that before or after the -4?
That's after the -4.
After.
I rolled a
Okay,
10.
well then you succeed.
Yeah.
You succeed. You start going down the streets and you're a little too loud, and some Germans happen to see you and they go, Achtung! Or whatever. And you're like, nope, screw it. And you gun it and you make it to the warehouse. Unseen, unscathed.
You're welcome, everyone.
You've made it to the warehouse. You may have forgotten to leave a note.
No, we did that. We said we did that. It says, call me Winky Face.
Call me Wingy Face.
And we put a number to like a nearby telephone or something.
Oh God, what number did we put? We didn't specify that.
I will let Laszlo know the number to the specific warehouse since
Since
he
he's
participated in
established that it
orgies
was an
here.
opium den. that
Yeah,
he
this is.
That's true. He knew about this place.
So you've left your note, and now you're just going to wait until 10:25?
Well, that was the question: is are we splitting up?
I think we should. I think that Dom and Marty should go back to the tower and maybe leave the time hearse here so that you guys also have a method of time travel. Because if we're at the train, then we're fine. But
Just looking forward in time here, in our time, our personal timeline, the 5 of us. What skill would I need to operate a train?
We're gonna call it drive, but it'll be minus. It'll have a minus to it. But yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so
-8.
JT, shut up.
well, do we want to take the car with us or no?
Leave it. And if
It's
Carmen tries to
pretty-
get her hands on it,
It's
we'll shoot her
pretty
or something.
conspicuous.
Rip her throat out, as Laszlo suggested.
So if Marty and Dom want to make their way back to the tower, they're both going to need to give me stealth rolls. If you want to do it inconspicuously.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot by Nazis. I got a 4. Oh, on the D4. Hang on. I got a 6.
Oh, I explode on both die.
Roll them both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ultimately got a 9. That's my highest one.
Somehow, Dominic Toretto is more stealthy out of a car than he is in one.
I'm the citizen of the world.
You really are. In fact, from the future, you know of a special little, like, divot in an alleyway that you can, like, really hide in as you get your way back to the Eiffel Tower.
And now we wait for the time train.
And as Dom and Marty pick up a nice hiding spot, do you want to go to the tower itself or just, like, hide outside of the tower?
I think I'd like to be at the tower. Can we, like, scooch and hide, like, in the little rivets of the legs?
The rivets of the legs. So you want to be on the tower itself? Do you want to go up and do it into, like, the little apartment that's up top, or
The restaurant?
to the restaurant?
I don't know that I want to go all the way to the restaurant.
Could try some croissants and some escargot.
The restaurant surely does not exist in 1940, does it? When did they put that up there?
You're asking the wrong person.
I'm asking the GM.
It exists, but it's not open right now. Something about a German occupation.
I have to wait until at least 11 a.m.
You have to wait till 11 a.m. That's when the Germans want their bratwurst.
We should just sweep. We should look like we work here. We'll just sweep for a while.
We'll simplify this real good. Laurel, you haven't given me one yet. Give me a high or
Oh,
low.
golly. Low.
Hey, it's low. All right. 14. There's no one here. So you can get up to the tower. You can conceivably try to climb up in the tower, whatever you'd like to do. Hide outside of it.
I would like to stay on the ground because I don't want to have to climb down from the top of the tower to get to the time train when it lands, assuming that it will land on the ground.
Let me run this by you. You are a sharpshooter. Maybe you being up high would be good. And I can stay down here on the ground.
I don't have a sniper rifle. Marty says, like, holding up this 45
He only
Colt
does have a
Peacemaker.
6-shooter pistol.
It's not a long distance gun.
Okay, so you elect to hide outside of the tower on the ground.
Yeah, where in relationship to the tower does it seem like the time train is most likely to land? Like, where is there space for it?
There's a lot of space all around the tower on all 4 sides. It could conceivably land or pull up in any of these spots.
Okay. Then I vote we, like, squish ourselves up against one of the legs on the inside and see where it lands.
I'm a squishy boy.
At about 15 minutes after sunrise, a large squadron, well, not a large squadron, a squadron of about 12 German soldiers comes into the courtyard, followed by a half-track truck and a Mark 7 tank. The Mark 7, coincidentally, your characters won't know this, but you guys will, is the tank they used in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Which is technically a World War I tank, but I want it to be here, so it's here. But it rolls into the courtyard, and they set up shop. Let me see if they see you.
Oh no.
They don't.
Yeah, we're so good at this.
Phew.
They they set up shop, and they make kind of a perimeter about 20 meters away from the tower on the south-facing side. Actually, kind of toward the warehouse where Laszlo and Holtzmann are hiding. And then at 10:25 on the dot, lightning strikes across the sky. You hear the loudest train whistle you've ever heard. And with a flash, the time train materializes right in that perimeter the Nazis have marked out.
Do the Nazis seem hostile to the train, or did they...
They look like they have been expecting this train.
She's working with the
But,
Nazis.
like, there's a difference between, like, oh, I'm expecting my friend to get here, and, like, I can't wait to shoot that guy when he arrives. Like,
Well, it looks like they made a perimeter so the train could land in this exact spot.
okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Like, Carmen Sandiego was, like, my first bad guy. And I'm just, like, so disappointed she's working with the Nazis.
I'm sorry, Ben. Out of the train does walk Carmen Sandiego. Long red trench coat, wide brim red hat, and out next to her walks a tall SS officer in a black uniform, and he's carrying, or more like dragging, a body. And he hurls it onto the ground in between the train and the tower. Go ahead and give me a notice roll. You two that are there.
I hope it's not Doc. I have a sneaking suspicion. I got an 8, so that explodes. Another 8, 16. I know in my heart of hearts that this is Doc, because that's an 18, baby.
I got 10. I exploded twice.
You both see a flash of blue velvet. And
David Lynch?
when it lands, you see the completely drained body of Austin Powers.
Oh, no!
2 large bite holes in his neck.
Oh, no, baby! Wait, another vampire?
Is Carmen Sandiego a vampire?
With that other roll, Marty, you notice that the SS officer is wearing the same pendant that Laszlo has.
Nazi vampires. I did not see that coming.
Ah!
And it was funnier the second time.
Let's see. I was gonna let this later when everybody else got here, but you rolled so high, Laurel. You get a glimpse of Carmen Sandiego from under her hat. As she moves, her trench coat kind of flutters back, and you get a glimpse of shorts that are terribly too short for someone to be wearing.
Is it Lara Croft?
It's Laura Croft.
Oh, that traitor!
Dag nabbit, Lara Croft.
Roleplay Retcon's remake of The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is directed and GM'd by Alex, with Laurel Myler as Marty McFly, Ryan Short as Laszlo Cravensworth, Jinsey as Jillian Holtzmann, and Benjamin Gray as Dominic Toretto. This series features music by Robert Russell. Our logo and show art are by Jeanette Blasius.
Roleplay Retcon is produced by Two Fish in a Jug and is part of the Nerdsmith Network.
Bye, kisses.